BigTruDat, Late Bloomer Podcast, motherfucking biggest bloomer around, man. So how about I ran in the tunnel right the third, man. If y'all seen it, I ran the TW the third, man, TW3, and I let them know, man, you know that BigTruDat had said a couple things about him on the Late Bloomer Podcast. You know, I said he wasn't no legend, and I let him know, man, you know the Bloomers got me right. They got me right. The Bloomers definitely got me right. Let me know that I was bullshitting. Now, truth, Tommy Ryder legend. Shout out to my boy Elwood Ash. What it do? Be more in the motherfucking building, man. Be more finding. Yeah. The crowd want to see more. My boy represent Be more. Yeah. But we here, man. You know, reaction videos. Like I said, shout out to My Man So Crazy TV. I don't really know what happened with My Man. But definitely appreciate him for coming through with the Kush bibs. He was supposed to, you know, do a little something for the Bloomers, and we was supposed to put some shit together. And man, I don't really know what happened, man. But appreciate the thought. I know he said he was going through some little shit. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me grab this cigar. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pause for the call. But yeah, he said he was going through some shit. So, but, you know, I don't know, man. You know how this shit be. I'm just looking for these cigars. I thought I had some. Damn. Like I always put up like it. No, this finna be a goddamn short live. You hear me? Me and Sid, man, I came here. I know I got some cigar. Hold on, Bloomer. Hold on. Y'all just get the lights up. Here we go, god damn it. Here we go, god damn it. Yeah. Urban Mac, what it do? That motherfucking like button, man. So yeah. I ran into Tommy right third though. No, I'm back on My Man So Crazy. Man, I know I be ramming. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened, man, because you know I still see my boy online. He's still doing his thing. He's still pumping. He still got his drinks and shit going. But we just didn't get around to getting the little batch for the Bloomers. But he salute to him though. He's still pumping. He's still doing his thing, man. So y'all go fuck with My Man So Crazy TV out of Jackson. Blue Ad, what poppin'? Urban Mac, what going on? So yeah. So I ran. So listen, I ran into Tommy right. I actually seen the shit online. Let me shoot down there, man. I see if I can catch Tommy right, man. So when I seen it was a little bit after 5, so I had about a 25-minute drive. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it down. I already know what it is. I don't like backwoods, though, homie. I'm not a backwood type of nigga. So that ain't my type of shit. Just being real. I'm really like a raw cone paper type of nigga. I got to get back to that good clean smoke. But nah, I don't like backwoods. I ain't no backwoods smoker, man. But I let Tommy Wright know that y'all been speaking up for him. Y'all let him know. Y'all let me know that I was bullshit. That Tommy Wright III is definitely a legend. And then I told him, I was like, man, bongs only. Facts, bongs and shit. I was like, man, really, you got juice. You really got a little more juice than Fly to see that. Hey, when I told him that, the video cut out, you should have seen it. Wow, man. He felt it though. He felt it. And reason I said that, man, I'm just going off of I'm just going off of just a lot of shit, really though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off a lot of shit, man. You know, if we really sit back and reevaluate, like Player Fly, he gonna always be relevant in the city of Memphis. He gonna always, but you know, if we really just really dive into it, you know what I'm saying? Fly, musically, I ain't been popping since 2000, 99. You know what I mean? I'm talking about he ain't did shit. He ain't offered shit to the game since really probably earlier than it. You know what I mean? So, and then some of his biggest songs, you hear Gangsta Black talking about he wrote them. You see what I'm talking about? So we don't know what's going on no more. Now, this the Kush bib I got on. You know? Get your mind right. So, what it do? So remember I told y'all last episode, we finna go into this reaction. I told y'all I fuck with Temu. So I was waiting on some shit to come in off of Temu, right? But in saying that, I'm like, damn, I already got a couple items, you know, from Temu. So I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to break it down and just show y'all a couple items that I got off of Temu. It's a good one here. This is a double scrap. Nah, it's only one strap. No. Oh, okay. This is a one strap holster, double magazine. Got it on Temu. I ain't gonna lie. Temu. For my little coins, I put my little change in here. Temu. I ain't gonna lie, man. Air pump. I use it a lot. This motherfucker done saved me so much when them low profiles. J King, what's happening? When them low profiles done had a slow leak, man, that motherfucker pump right there done saved me. No lie. This what I be having my phone sitting on for the most part. It swivels and shit though. Temu. These little glasses. They got mics on the side of them. Temu. You know, when I'm out there riding on the scooter, shit like that, things of that nature. Temu. Wait a minute. Doing hold on, wait a minute. Nipsey Hussle shirt. Temu. Fuck that. I love Temu. Wait a minute. Another shirt. Temu. This motherfucker say, don't go broke trying to. This is my Temu John right here. It says, don't go broke trying to look rich. Don't go broke trying to look rich. I can't wait to put that one on. I'm gonna give me one of them Temu shirts that say, fuck around and find out. That's coming soon. Hold on. Let me show you how it is. Wait a minute. Look at my little hoop. Temu. The little hoop came out Temu. Yes. Temu. All right. Finna get into it though. How long they took to come in? About 6. Hell nah. I've never waited that long for Temu, bro. No lie. Matter of fact, these joggers I got on, these little joggers that say respect. Temu. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm grown as hell. For all you Fashion Nova niggas and Shein niggas, you know, hey, fuck it. I'm on Temu. Come fast. Temu. Matter of fact, what else I get off Temu? I got buku shit off Temu though. Like real shit. Cologne, toolboxes. Man, anything I can think of. I'm finna get this new pool table and shit off Temu. Next week, pool table, ping pong, and dining room table set. They say dude that killed Mona Duke and then was from Chief Keef, original hood from the street, and he posted in his coastman old blockchain with blood on it, then he deactivated. Wow. Okay, since you said that, let's go to Mona Duke first, man. Mona Duke. Let's go to Mona Duke first. Just to we're gonna get into that story first. Yeah. Mona Duke and Young and shot and killed outside bar. Let me ask y'all this before we get into this story. Throw them thumbs up. Exactly. Put the motherfucking thumbs in the air. Let me ask y'all this. What's the time? Where you at? Boy. Mine, 8:37. Let me ask y'all this question. Y'all know I be having earplugs and the air, the wind and shit be hurting my ears and shit. I'm finna go see your ear, nose, and throat doctor soon. But question. Mona Duke. This supposed to be the guy. He wanted King Von, man. You know, well, he been around Von. Kind of sound like Von a little bit. I seen him in pictures with Asian dog. Then he's supposed to have a baby by Strawberry, a baby by Lil Durk's older brother, D-Thing. So let's just start there. When you look at shit like this, just from that aspect of the thing, of things, he already a nigga you don't want around your female. You know, that's just for sure. He already one of them type of nigga. That's for sure. That's for sure. The real T. Y'all let them know where we from on this channel. Let them know where we from. Say, man, hey, man. It's understood right now. I'm actually from the bottom, though. You know what I mean? We want to be real about this shit, but y'all know what's up. Amsterdam. Okay, then. But we finna find, I'm going to find the Slide for Duck. The reason why Mona Duke was killed, Slide for Duck. I definitely still believe, you know, I was actually thinking about that today. I want to do the people that, you know, they never stop pressing the button. But you know, the people that was beefing with Old Block, do they feel though it's time to, you know, push the button a little bit because the money is in prison? They not as strong, really, man, it's a lot of key members of O Block no longer here. So they really, especially probably to them Chicago niggas, they ops vulnerable, you know? So maybe it's time for them to apply pressure. I see that on us say it was for Duck. But back to Moona Duke. That say a lot about his character, though. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. But I don't know. I don't know if I could just. I'm gonna impregnate. I don't know. This shit crazy, though. I can believe that. Like you never know. There's Trench's News. Let's see what Trench's News. Shout out to Trench's News. He from Chicago, so we're gonna take it to Trench's News. You know, he took the stand on him, so he know him better than ever. See that goddamn pool table, chessboard down there, tabletop pool table. Yeah, tabletop pool table, but the chessboard is there. Let's go. Let's see what Trench's News know.
Sign copy of my book. That's how you support
me. Maybe it's in Texas.
Go right now. Follow me on TikTok at Trench's News 2837. That's my only TikTok. Yo, it's your boy Trench's News, and I'll catch y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks to everyone who subscribed to the channel. You ain't subscribed to my channel.
Get those likes up. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's reaction time.
Food hygiene, clothes, back it up, pick it out, back, get to less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you got or you think you got. Must Mexico come and destroy everything, and now you homeless. So make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the kids, the women, the elders, the neutrons, and
hey, shout out to all the kids across the United States that's going to prom, enjoying themselves. I just seen a picture of my little cousin. Hey, my little cousin is so woo. When I say the boy mama, man, the boy mama did good. Man, I feel like my little cousin, the freshest nigga on his prom right now. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be the freshest man in the. I said, look, cuz. I said, man, real shit. Boy, you need to start dressing like this on the regular. I'm talking about the boy, man, the man, sharp. The man, sharp.
Make sure you get life insurance on so you can bury them properly, y'all. I got one story for y'all, man. We talking about Old Block, Money Duke.
Money Duke. Money Duke.
Ray, man.
Ray.
Trying to kill, man. Do a drive-by outside, bar / club / hold the wall, man.
Oi, mi amigo, Brazil, aqui. Oi, hola, como estás? Hit the like button, subscribe.
Man, I knew them since they was young, bro. Like we've been around each other since we was young. Since they was young, I was older than them. But rest in peace to them before I get in this story, man.
At the scene of Solar Sign, she's at Broadway.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to a Chicagoan, Oblockian, or how they call it. What's Memphian? What is it for Chicago? What is it? What do they call themselves?
Fire department just showed up. They are washing off the sidewalk as we see them often do after.
This ain't nothing but a 55 inch, y'all. Sorry, we ain't got those 75s and 80s, and it's a little 55. You know, we getting it together.
The victims were standing right here on the sidewalk when someone drove by and started shooting.
No, not Chirac. I'm talking about the other term, Chicagoans. What is it? Like Memphians. Chiracians. Nah, y'all still talking about the streets. I said Memphians, and you God damn it. I can't take y'all nowhere. I got this motherfucking person here from Amsterdam. Y'all see how y'all act.
28-year-old and a 31-year-old man were both shot.
God damn, man, we got people here from the other country. Y'all, goddamn it, y'all. Whew. Give me the proper term. Goddamn thugs.
Broadway and Rosemont and Broadway. Caller says a gunshot in the back. Offenders ran away.
There you go.
The shooting was at the club.
Chicagoans. Yeah, god damn it. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a bunch of we from the street over here, y'all.
On city pod cameras and was possibly driving a stolen car. Detectives still looking for that suspect this morning. They say so far they've made no arrest.
All right, so overnight hours, man, it has been reported and breaking, man, that Old Block Money Duke and Youngin, Old Block Youngin.
Old Block Money Duke.
Lil Ray, man. He's the Lil Ray Old Block, man. Lil Ray. You know, I know his mom, Money Duke, mom, brother, grandma, been in their crib, they've been in my house. I done slept over Money Duke's house. You know what I'm talking about? Go over there and smoke and chill with him, his brother now, his mom now. You know, man, I just want to say, first of all, condolences to his mom.
Definitely condolences to the family. And I think he just got out of prison like 5 months ago.
Hey, look, I know all these guys, bro. I know they family. I'm hurt like a motherfucker, man. Money Duke was one of the only ones, bro, that's from Old Block that was like, bro, I still love you. I ain't even mad. You hear me? I ain't even mad at you, bro. I know Duck was your home. And I told Money Duke I'd do the same thing for you that I did for Duck. Because I love your mama and your grandma now, man. I told them that after the Duck trial, bro. Y'all ain't gotta believe shit on everything, bro. But just listen, man. Money Duke them got killed, man. Somebody dropped a report saying that somebody was walking around inside the club and outside the club with ski masks.
That's what I heard.
Who let people in with ski masks on?
Inside the club. I ain't gonna lie though. Trill talk. Man, I went to a party. Man, when bro got out, the man had a party. And it was the first party I went to that, you know, for, I mean, man, them folk on. When I say them folk on point, shit.
It just get beyond reckless, man. It's get beyond reckless, man.
What's going on though?
Money Duke dead. They say Ray dead. I know both of their family members, man. Ray, he was quiet and humble, bro.
Old Block Youngin, Ray, and Money Duke.
But when you affiliated with guys who claim their hats and killing people and rapping about songs, you're gonna end up like Money Duke, and you're gonna end up like Ray. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the whole little one Chicago and all that shit, man. If y'all got some money, man, please leave Chicago, bro. It's a bunch of hurt, hating ass motherfuckers, man. That's all it is, bro. They just going back and forth, man, till everybody dead, bro. And then ain't nobody really hurt but the parents, the kids, the family members, man. Little Ray don't I mean, the little guys don't care. They don't care that they dead, bro. They gonna get a patted on their arm, smoke, and then go get even violent, man. They don't care. And then lie on their name. They're gonna be lying on their name for the next 20 years about some shit that they know ain't true, but they still lie. I seen it happen with Tuka, I seen it happen with Duck, I seen it happen with OD, I seen everybody lie, man. Everybody lies when they dead homies, bro. You know. But they was outside, I got the video, I got the news clip at a club, man. I hold the wall. Y'all gotta stop going to these clubs, man.
Yeah, nigga bullshit.
Money Duke, you got enough, he had enough money. His girl, baby mama, had enough money, which is deep thing, baby mama. That they don't need to go to no club. They got gold bottles in their house. They got iced out watches that cost $100,000. Like, why is y'all going to clubs? A hole in the wall.
A hole in the wall.
You know? But I don't understand, man. People just got to switch up their mind frame. People got to think different. People got to get some money, man, and study thinking about going out there broke. Now y'all done killed 2 more people. And then when you get caught, you ain't even got no lawyer. I ain't saying that, you know, y'all get back. I know y'all gonna get back. I know Money Duke was out there doing shit. I know this. But Everybody who I see killing somebody ain't got no lawyer. They fight with a public defender, and then they get on the internet and say, I did it, or man, let the two down, and they brag about it until they get caught. We done seen GK, we done seen all them, man, go down. They get on the internet, and nobody thinking, like everybody thinking like
Shit sad though, just
they telling themselves, look you up there, all the way to the bank. They telling themselves
shit going on all over though, man, all over the United States. But you know, it's some cities in this United States, you know, where the violence really stand out at, and Chicago is just one of them. Chicago actually, you know, is you know, one of them cities where a lot of other states, just being honest, started to mimic from the drill scene. You know what I'm saying? This wave, a lot of this wave, you know what I'm saying? You have to credit Chicago for it, and you know, at the same time, you know, they you can't blame them, because at the end of the day, they didn't make a motherfucker rap. They didn't make other cities take to the way that they, you know, do things. You know, that's the type of world that we live in, though. This copycat ass world. You know what I'm saying? People stopped being original a long time ago. I remember when I was locked up, like real shit. And now I'll just say this a lot though, like one of the real reasons where I feel like I fell back, or like niggas was telling me, like, bro, you need to do this, do this, do this. Like, I was so caught up on like being original. You know what I'm saying? When really the wave, like especially when I got out of jail and when I was in prison, man, niggas wasn't trying to be original. Niggas was fuck doing what the next nigga doing. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. We doing the same exact act, nigga doing just, and nigga getting on off of this shit. It don't matter. Like we got into this copycat stage. Like I would say 2013 and Infinity. It's been from then to now. You know what I'm saying? Just do what the next nigga do. Do what everybody else do. It ain't too many people out here that's just really original no more.
You do the two members from Old Block Bed. Hey, but look, this is what I'm asking y'all. Just like I asked y'all, don't disrespect Duck on my page or Brick on my page. Please, I don't want to see no Old Block. I don't want to see none of that on my page, man. Because I know when I tell y'all, I know all these guys. I know all these guys personally and they family.
Okay, we finna go to Benzino, man. We finna go. I don't want to see me in no more. We finna go to Benzino and 50 Cent, man. '50s. There we go. '50 Cent reacts to Benzino paperwork interview. You gorilla face limp. Let's go here first, right?
I've been up all night. Oh no, this is your rib.
That boy going, I hope he don't have no heart attack or stroke. Cause he be so intense when he go in.
But we can get in the ring and I'll beat your ass, Curtis. Gorilla face, holding mouth, can't dress with it. That's a platform, so.
All Urban Central.
See, man, Curtis supposed to say about the situation that happened with my nephew. So we're gonna go over all that. I noticed, like with the internet, you got a lot of different groups of people that get representation by rappers, artists, or influencers. I noticed Curtis Jackson's group of people are usually who following who got blamed up 9 times and didn't do nothing. Then at the Hit Factory, Murder Inc. jumps up on him, Tony Ayo, and he makes statements, which is his signature. Made statements about what happened. Now, with me talking about this, I want a lot of people to realize, me, I got a big heart. You know, a lot of things that I've done for people were my own fault because I ended up doing the wrong people. You just walk over my body, step on me. Right? And it's with my nephew and Curtis. They kind of like I kind of both, I helped both of them. And then years later, they kind of stabbed me back. First because, I will start with Curtis and he likes posting. You know what I'm saying? When he was at the Hit Factory, and I've told the story before, but it kind of means something, right? Curtis ran down to my studio session not even a half a block down, and I actually helped him. He showed me where he got poked up, and I actually helped him and sent him on his way to the hospital, because he didn't have any money on him. How else was he gonna get to the hospital? He showed me where he got poked up. He showed me the gun that Tony Ayo dropped with when Black Child lumped him up with no bullets in it. Me, this big heart that I have, the cancer in me, I said, come on, you know what, let me help you out. So I helped him out. And now years later, he keeps trying to, what a lot of people been trying to
Y'all believe that story?
Stain on my name, on my reputation, and you can't do it. Gender thing didn't work, none of that works. I have a history of dealing with beautiful women my entire life. The woman I'm with now is amazingly beautiful. And Curtis, he seemed like always been insecure, not always that on the side looking like at the up getting the bitches. See, I didn't grow up the big.
I don't want to be on the internet like this though. 50 years old, back and forth with a nigga, and you know what I mean, I ain't gonna be doing that shit though.
I did it all, so I don't worry about that. I'm 60 years old now, but this he's posting stupid shit about me, and I'm like, what's his preoccupation? What's his? It actually helped you out. This is how you treat him. Because like I said, we can get in the ring, and I'll beat you up.
You just said you're 60 though.
Me and you could get in the ring for that money. 3 rounds, I'll whoop you. You big and sloppy and too stiff, and I don't believe all that golden glove. Mayweather, holla at me. All right, we're gonna talk about my nephew now. We're gonna talk about this thing. You weirdo ass Knicks fans, man. Are you serious? Y'all got the worst colors in the NBA.
Let me see what this
platform and a lot of
shout out to
a lot of these platforms.
Urban Politicians TV, man.
Right. And I see you do your thing, and I like what you're doing. So it wasn't you just doing what everybody else is saying. So now I get to clear it up.
Okay, so you said I just remember being shot by your client. Almost being killed by your client. That's what I remember.
If you think that's don't get my paperwork.
This is your
no.
No.
Recording.
What are you talking about?
This is from the court date, the trial.
Right. No. But a lot of that is from recordings. You have to look at to see which one is the stand and which one was the recordings. They are basing. See, this is where the recordings come in, and they're basing everything.
That's why you gotta stay your ass on the internet.
We knew they're gonna do that. That's all. That's the recordings. That's not me saying it on the stand. This one's telling you.
Okay, so you read it. This is
no. Work is the record. Them talking about the recordings. That's the recordings part. When I got it, was short and sweet. I don't know who shot me, and that was it.
Okay,
that's the recording part of it.
Okay, yeah. This is the recording part. Who are you talking to your client in the recording?
I don't know.
You're talking to the attorney, Rosemary.
Hold on. Go to the part where I took the stand. Simple.
I'm not the part where you took the stand.
No, that's not the stand. I'm telling you. That's not the stand.
Question, answer, question, answer.
So he's trying to say they done mixed up him being on the stand with what he said on the recording.
Listen, I don't know if niggas doctored that up or what, bro, but that's not what I said, bro. Like when I said understand, my shit was sweet. Like, I mean, it's 300 pages. Go to that part where I said I don't know.
Okay, this is page. You said that a lot. You said that a lot, right? You said you don't remember.
Listen, so the guy was running around with doctored up paperwork, bro. I'm not gonna do this with you, my nigga. I'm not. I know my paperwork.
Guy was running around with that.
I'm not gonna do it. It's the same crazy. That's not what I said. I went up there on stand and said I don't know who shot me. It wasn't even 5 minutes of conversation. I don't know what that is, how you played it, how they who, but I know what I said.
I'm coming here with fake paperwork. You sent the link to me. You told me to. So page 4.
He said the link.
Page 4. So yeah. So then that's all the recording. Then see, you got to go back to the way back where I took the stand. You're not. You see, Benzino didn't take the stand. It says it right there. You got to read the whole. Benzino takes the stand.
You gotta go back to where I took the stand.
So anybody can go look that up.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's easy. I'm not anything.
But you care about what the police said about Guy, though.
What?
But
I don't listen, bro.
Let's move on. I'm gonna continue this interview, and we're gonna address other things here. Since you
but I'm saying, bro, listen. What I'm telling you is, if it keeps going, I'm out.
If what keeps going,
I said, if I'm not gonna keep. Let's go.
Okay, so Whack 100 had a lot to say about you.
Right.
Any truth to the things he said?
No, I'm not even. Again, none of that dumb. But look, let me tell you.
Yes, you this. You know his phone number? No.
Picasso's current unlisted stock offering.
Why do you guys come on these shows?
Bro, I'm out. I can't believe it. What number is that? I don't even know that number. What number? How am I gonna know this number?
Is that not your phone number? That wasn't your phone number?
That's my number? Hold on. You said that is my number?
That wasn't your phone number?
Yeah, I've never had no number.
Your phone? Come on. That's what we doing? Come on, man. All right.
He walked out. He back.
Show you stay on your pivot and all. A report podcast. They said, oh, I got something for y'all today. Me and Benzino been having our words for a little bit back and forth on the internet. What y'all think about this?
I don't know about it's from the 50 Cent 13 hours ago. I guess that's what we were just watching right there.
There's that one.
This is something else though. He fired up.
It was at one point, you said, I just remember being shot by your client. You know, almost being killed by your client. That's what I remember. If you think that's don't.
Months down, now it's time to go to court. They tell me they tell my lawyer, God rest Mr. Lepo, they said he has to come in court. I said, I'm not coming to. But I already told the grand jury I don't know who shot me. If you don't come to court, we're gonna give you 6 months contempt. Ain't this a bitch? I said, okay. Me, my father, went to court in Brockton. My nephew was sitting there with his lawyer, big fat bitch. They're looking at me like, it's funny because they said, if you can see who's in the courtroom, point them out. I said, I don't see anybody. If you can see who shot you, point them out. I said, I don't see anybody. It was that simple when I left. There was another 10 witnesses that were white people and everything that were on the highway that witnessed him shooting me. Because I said that he didn't shoot me, he got 18 months for shooting in a dwelling around people. That's what he got charged with. If I would have said he shot me, he would have did 15 years. 15 years. So I don't give a about no internet. I'm solid. 50 cents, your pussy. My nephew, your pussy. And if there's any real issues, I'm not hard to find. But that's a fact. What I just said was fact. We don't gotta, and the paperwork's out there. So I don't want to hear about no snitching shit. I don't want to hear it. Working, man, shooting this movie. On set right now.
That shit crazy how every day is somebody getting locked up.
What's up, fellas?
Some shit about some paperwork. Somebody getting unalive. Hold on, man. Every day, man, this shit just not getting no better. Who put that shit over there, man? Head? One more little clip I want to holler at y'all about. And it's 2 times free. You know, we ain't speculate. We just, I didn't really make no. Damn, I really had one of the clips from me on his Facebook. He was going live and shit though. That's good. Let me see. This Trap Tune TV.
Shop Etsy for original.
What y'all think about Finesse being out? No, it's a good thing. For sure that he free. Hopefully it was enough to, you know what I'm saying, just shake him up so he'll, you know, get right. He said he got 30 days left. We done took it to Trap Tone TV.
Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And that's 2 times is free. Case dismissed. Now we
probably should have went live from the laptop. Then we could have watched him on his live.
He was let out on probation, but unfortunately violated the terms dealing with 12-year-old rapper Lil King and making an alleged terroristic threats. But there was a lack of evidence and Finesse was let go today. Lesson learned, be careful who you let in your circle. Finesse 2 times did not enjoy his stay in jail as he missed his baby's mother, FNG Sugar, who was alone. Well, not quite alone. She was stuck with Finesse 2 times security. And they celebrated Finesse 2 times legacy while he was gone, hoping the rappers would get this case dismissed as he did. Here's FNG Sugar and security wishing Finesse 2 times the best of luck on his case. Shout out Finesse.
It's a life sentence, not a life sentence, man. That's something. Number 1 hit song and all that shit was brought down. Y'all stay tuned when I stop there. Take that Morrison night off. I stop there.
So it's time to celebrate. Here's the statement Finesse posted online. Finesse says, they done tried everything. Hate, lies, betrayal, jail. Just can't stop this. So he's out, he's free, and he's ready to get back in his bag. But what about all the haters? Hustle Cartel or Arkansas Gambler was clowning Finesse after Finesse got locked up and allegedly couldn't afford his lawyer fee. What about Lil King and the rest of the people involved in Finesse violating his probation, allegedly? Will Finesse be it?
Man, it's hard to say. Good thing he back out. Definitely need to move smaller. I think he know that though. You know what I'm saying? I think he know that. Especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, dealing with shit like that. The incident that he dealing with. You know, tighten up your circle. Let it be a lesson learned. It'll let you out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear the people saying this and saying that about him being out or whatever, but you know he out. So, you know, it's up to him to keep doing what he's doing and, you know, keep writing his story. When it comes to the O Block members, man, you know, it's just one of them incidents like, shit, man, niggas know beef don't sleep. You can't never get too comfortable in the city where you done kicked up a whole lot of funk, a whole lot of dirty, a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, just this and that, you know, so it's just a lesson. That's another situation where it should be a lesson learned. Like I was watching the news the other day and heard about a little shooting that had happened, you know, just around the way, another shoot, not in my neighborhood, but another shoot. And it's like, it should be so crazy when niggas, I don't know what be going through people's mind though, like when you get into it and then you be just chilling at these bullshit ass spots where you really know you don't even really supposed to be chilling it, you know. The chances are, man, I'm gonna hang out at a store, period. But especially at a store where I know 3, 4, 5 people done lost their lives at this joint recently. It's been shootouts up here. Establishments moving because they don't want to be up here around it. Man, listen, I feel like we should value our life a whole lot more because you only get one of them. You know, dying at 19, 20, 21, 22, 30, 40. Ain't none of this shit cool. You know, old is definitely the goal. I remember when I was in prison, I think they dropped it, the good die young. And, you know, it's some truth to that. But I don't know who coined it or who I heard that phrase from, that old was the goal. But when I heard that shit though, like, it's like I got a fear being real of getting old. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I'd rather embrace getting old and you know what I'm saying, whatever they have to bring, then, you know, some other shit. Like for real, some other shit. So yeah. So that's where I'm at with that though, man. Motherfuckers definitely gotta watch how they move out here. You gotta watch how you move, man. What y'all doing on this Saturday night besides tuned in? Appreciate everybody that came through for real. So we got Finesse Free. Like I said, we got Money Duke and his partner, O Block member, Underlive in Chicago. Okay, hold on. I go from this, right? You know, City Nash had it. Motherfucking City got the video.
24 chefs.
They don't play this shit.
Culinary showdowns.
He done went on. I had actually recorded this shit. I just.
Each chef will outcook, outpace, outlast.
A stunning move that screams payoff. Finesse 2 times is looking good because he came out of jail today, basically Saturday, before Mother's Day, with a gift for everybody.
Know what's going on, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, say, hey, yeah, this is stuff that I got pop, man. No shackles. No shackles. Free. I'm free. I think it is. Don't go posting down, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This ain't the cap rate. So who can't afford no lawyer? Come on, man. They better suck my. Quit playing with me, man. Quit hating on me, man. This shit ain't healthy, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. I had to let y'all know.
I'm tripping.
The drop for this weekend, man. Iowa, we coming at y'all, man. We live this weekend. Man, St. Louis, Detroit.
I thought I had the screen on him. Up high.
It's
Out the CBD.
St. Louis, Illinois. So you know I'm coming to Chicago with it, man. 250. I'm a bet. So yeah, hey man. Oh yeah, so yeah. Take up. Yeah, take in the house. I use it. Oh yeah. I like it.
Man. Let's see what I'm say. Brother, man, I don't know. Let me keep it real. Promoting the bitch from the outside looking in. You wouldn't think he was a good bro. They were around song. Oh, man, he still new to the game on the street. Feed to the backward.
Did it say cases dismissed? He got a laughing emoji and his thumbs down and pointing at people. All right. Oh, my kids, as soon as I walk out the jail door, I found this penny on the ground. If you know me, you know how I feel about pennies.
I need you, good. Was born today. On out. Oh, in for the bed. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I did it. Can't get caught around with y'all. Look at that. Get shit on the floor, you did. Get shit on the floor.
Back.
Now, before I decide to deep dive in this one, I want everybody to remember who put out the information. Did the quote-unquote bloggers or the internet put out the information?
Finesse did.
I don't believe so.
I wondered if he knew he was going to get out like that.
Happened to be who? Finesse 2 times.
Right.
Baby mama.
I wanted he know he was going to, get out. It might have been a play, publicity.
Now remember,
tell her drop the phone in, and man, he hit
12 to 17 months. He go back to court Tuesday. Pray for breath. Then, literally right here from Sugar Stuff, she say the following dismissals were submitted today on cases where you are attached as the attorney of record.
Okay,
information regarding dismissal submissions. Please contact the assigned ADA at the email listed below. Did she say, yeah, y'all thought he was gone, huh? Share that dismissal info like y'all share everything else.
both cases
Dismissed in the same day with the party emoji face. Ain't that crazy how they put out the information, but all of a sudden we did, man, you know what? Remember, this is what the lawyers put out. So far, Finesse 2 times and his baby mama and his lawyers are the one making all the noise. Nobody broke none of this crap. They did. Cases supported its motion counsel was show as follows. On May 2nd, 2000,
always gonna be some paperwork with it.
Counsel
God
entered into
damn.
an agreement for legal services for counsel to represent the defendant and the supervised release revocation hearing. In exchange, the defendant will make agreed upon payments over a fixed period, which means he was going to make payments. He wasn't even going to pay them all in full. Maybe he was thinking about finessing them. The defendant has failed to make any payments or payment towards attorney's fees in this case. The defendant is indigent. Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. So that we don't mix.
Energy. I know energy, man. Poor needed charity.
Charity for the relief of indigent artists. So understand why we said that. And it says a needy person as the noun. So
man, they used to give a nigga in prison when you indigent. They used to give you that blue soap, green soap. It's the best soap in the penitentiary.
It will notify the defendant of his
intent to
withdraw.
Hurt you, somebody put that in the soap in the sock. They finna knock your ass down.
Those of you who want to get more nosy, right? Watch this right here, and those who just don't care, go ahead and skip about 4 minutes, and we'll really break it all down for them.
He just ran like King just tripping. This you go out there and buy himself. Now this the charge. This the charge that this old lady went and put on me, y'all. This what this lady put on me, y'all. Let you go outside. Sugar on the right side of the truck. Scraping my baby in me. You ain't let you on the same side. Let you stick his head in the truck and tell King, "Well, get your ass up out this truck, man. Come on back here with your ass up now." Joyce tell Lil now this Joyce ain't got nothing to do with my family. Joyce ain't got nothing. Joyce don't know King. Joyce met King through me. She don't know King. She don't supposed to have King or none of this shit. I literally let King go over there for 3 days. And fucking Joyce kidnapped the boy and let him do what the fuck, whatever he said he did. And it ended up tonight. So look, check this out. Both of them on the same side of the truck. I'm looking at the camera.
We ain't saying this shit though.
Nowhere did he ever take responsibility and say, "Man, you know what? I put myself in this situation. I gotta act better and all of this stuff. And here's my steps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how I'm gonna operate." Sometimes when people keep on getting away with stuff, left, right, left, man, they think that's how the game go. It's like when you hear the stories of people.
Man, I really just wanted to come on here and fuck out with y'all for a little minute. Finesse 2 times free. Like I said, Money Duke. Him and his partner, they lost their life. Ray, I think he said Ray, lost his life in Chicago. Whatever they got going on up there. Just moving smart, being in the world, what you know, your surroundings, that shit's still very, very prevalent. The thing to do, you know. Shit. Moving smooth, man. Really, you gotta come a point where you gotta be sick and tired of the bullshit, though. You know. I'm at the point, like I be saying, man, I ain't really gotta go out to have fun. You know, I ain't gotta go out to have fun. I don't have to be in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, everybody to feel like I'm enjoying myself or feel like, hey, I ain't having a good time or this ain't, nah, I'm straight. You know, so that's how I look at it, man. That's how I look at it. Once again, man, pray for our city, pray for Memphis, pray for Tennessee, pray for Louisiana, pray for the South, pray for the North, the East, the West. Man, pray for everywhere everywhere in general. But you know what I'm saying? Definitely where it's going down there, man, where it's a lot of inner city crime, violence, gunplay, police corruption, you know what I mean? Oppression, you know what I'm saying? Lack of jobs, lack of funding. Man, pray for them cities that's going through it like that. For real, for real. Read a book, drink some water. Man, tune in, don't tune me out. Keep watching, jump in the chat. I got an interview tomorrow, man. Teacher Hershey will be a good one, though. For real, for real. Teacher Hershey will be a good one. I'm gonna think of some good questions for this nigga here, man. I'm taking it back to the streets, South Memphis. Excuse me. Somebody who I knew from back in the day. We wind up going through the penitentiary around the same time. Him and his twin brother. So, and I remember I was in the penitentiary. I was in the penitentiary, and this was right before, like where I was at in the penitentiary at West High. They ended up shipping all the bloods. So these two guys, they bloods. You know what I'm saying? Bloods, but they some motherfucking hard hitters. But see, at this time, when I first came through the penitentiary, I was 23. So if I was 23, they was either my age or a little bit younger. So, and then you know what I'm saying, they used to fuck with us on the street. They used to be around the mob and shit on the street. So it was this little incident where they don't know about this. They probably don't. But in prison, they want, especially early on, because a lot of old head niggas were just hearing about what's going on the street. They not actually out there. So they was like, nah, you can't be this and be that. So I remember I was just in there taking up for them niggas. Like, bro, y'all got them folk fucked up. Like, them folk go hard. Hell nah. I'm like, and they twin. Man, I ain't finna let you do nothing to him, brother. And he just standing there like, hell nah. Hell nah. So I fucked around and ran into him at the grocery store. One of my niggas though. And he was like, bro, I want to get on the podcast. So once I'm on the podcast, like I said, definitely one of them figures around there in South Memphis, Hamilton area. And she gonna get on the joint tomorrow. We're gonna chop it up. Probably gonna be an in-person joint. Nigga might pull up in the area. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. But y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Keep fucking with me though. I'm out of here. Be safe.